Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I have a question. Okay, this is interesting. I have a question. Why is every group under the sun coming back right when BTS is coming back? I've seen this argument a couple of times, but I would say the opposite. Because if you really think about it, um, I saw that probably two or three big artists are coming back, but they are not coming back in March. They're coming back before March or like after. Of course, there's going to be competition there, but I don't know. I feel like it's still. I don't. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing many compared to other years. Like especially because the year just started. So I remember when BTS dropped Dynamite, for example. There was just so much competition. Many Western artists are announcing tours and albums now. I can only think of two big ones. Am I missing anything? I've seen actually quite the opposite. So, I mean, a lot of people tour in a spring, summer, into fall, and for some, it makes sense timing wise. Yeah, my point is that I know that some artists come back on purpose when BTS comes back. I just think that this is not the case. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think actually they are clearing the month. They are clearing they are not dropping anything. But that is just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe they will announce something um in the next weeks. I just think they're trying to get in before BTS and after. However, this time their comebacks are not really competition. That's what I'm saying. Right now we don't there's no announcements of any comebacks that are going to directly compete against BTS, at least not for now. But we still have until March, so maybe someone is going to dare and compete with BTS on that week, that couple of weeks, but I don't know. Okay. Bora, did you see the rumor that seven Latin American countries are in negotiation for BTS tour spot? I hope my country is one of those spots. Um, I have not seen that, but I have seen that my aunt, she loves BTS. It's crazy. Um, she is super like sure that BTS is going to Peru, and to me, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird location to go to, but it's true that more artists are going to Latin America now. Um, I don't know if my country is one of those countries. Surely tour spots would have been locked in by now. I think so as well. I yeah, by now I think so as well. Unless they do like another leg of the tour later, but I'm not sure. I think the big cities that they usually go to, those are secured. And also you have to see that BTS goes to really big stadiums. So which one is appropriate? Like which countries, which cities have those appropriate venues? Because they're not going to go to a small venue. They're just not going to. It's not safe and it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, like the more dates to come thing, they do that sometimes. So they can add those, but I'm not really sure. Um okay. Let me see this. Okay. Okay, guys. So it's crazy because genuinely, I'm seeing. Have you guys seen all of the reports, news? Like BTS is literally everywhere. At this point, it's really crazy because even I remember that when BTS released Boy With Love, Dynamite, which was their huge hit, and also Butter. I saw a couple of reports and like news reports, like I saw people talking about their comeback here and there, but now it's definitely more than ever. Like it's crazy. It's come to a point that it's CNN is talking about BTS comeback theories. Like they're not even before it was like okay, BTS going to the military, like they have these documents, proper notices that they can report on, but now CNN is actually talking about army theories that armies are coming up with. Like that's how much the hype is. And not just CNN. That's the most global one, most global news site that I can think of. But of course, Billboard, Rolling Stone from different countries I've seen. And it's all over the news. At least in my For You page on TikTok, I'm seeing news from different countries and they're talking about just the fact that BTS released that notice saying BTS is coming back March 20th, which is crazy because they've never done that. Of course, I understand the context and it's like the video that I made about um, the cultural significance of an actual comeback, not in the K-pop sense of the word. BTS took a break because of the military service and now they're coming back. So that is technically their first comeback. So, yeah, that is news alone. And we can see it. So many reports, so many videos. It's on the news. And I've also seen like from different pop culture moments, they go back to BTS somehow. It's like, oh, like they mention BTS somehow because BTS is in everyone's minds right now. It's crazy. Even radio social medias are also spreading the tour and comeback news. Yes. Yes. And also, of course, everyone is now just trying to mention anything related to BTS's comeback. But I've also seen like tour venues, not tour venues, different stadiums, arenas, and what else? Oh, like the NBA, they work with Yoongi. So now they just bringing up any excuse to mention BTS's comeback because they know that it's a trending topic. And we saw in the last live stream, just the comeback had like millions of impressions on Twitter. So yeah. Okay, let's see this. Where is my screen? Okay, so first we have this. Army, let's begin. This is a new account that I've seen popped out on Twitter and it's called BTS Comeback 26. And I believe it's just focused on the comeback. It's a new account. But what they've been sharing, I think it's very helpful. Very helpful. Army, let's begin. Increase group daily streams. Grab a playlist, share a playlist, join us on Station Head. So they do have a Station Head account. Donate for BTS comeback. Stream Life Goes On to 1 billion on Spotify. I will talk about that later. I think I have more. But yeah, we're trying to get Life Goes On to 1 billion before the comeback. We need to increase a lot more in order for us to reach 1 billion before the comeback because it's going to reach 1 billion. The thing is when the comeback, this is what happened. This is what is going to happen, okay? Once BTS drops that new music, even though we're going to say no, like of course we're going to listen to our old like the old music and we're going to continue with other goals. Guys, we're going to focus so much on the comeback. Believe me. So it's literally now or never because once the album is dropped, we're going to focus on the album, and everyone is going to focus on the album. So let's try to get Life Goes On to 1 billion before the comeback. That is what we're trying to do. Um, Also, part of the BCD app. Oops. On the BCD app, which is not an app, it's a website. It's bd-c.app. Um, you can get photo cards and all of this very different fun games by streaming BTS's music. You get rewards, badges. It's very fun. And one of the goals is Dark and Wild. The thing about this is that because the comeback is so soon, we're trying to stream anything BTS, literally anything. But there are some songs and albums that we're trying to focus on. Um, we're focusing on Life Goes On. We're focusing on B, but also on Dark and Wild. So as you can see right here, Dark and Wild is going to reach 1 billion soon. The total stream 999 million. So we're very close to 1 billion. So this would be another album, another BTS album with 1 billion streams. So I'm going to be completely honest. I am focusing on Dark and Wild and B mostly. There are other albums, BTS albums that we can focus on. You can stream Map of the Soul 7, you can stream Proof. But I'm going to be completely honest. I don't have the time every day to stream an album like Proof or even like Map of the Soul 7. They're just too long. And even though, yes, I do have them in the background, sometimes it's just not possible for me. So I do stream both B and Dark and Wild every day. So yeah, those are the albums. B mostly because of Life Goes On as well. Also, part of the BCD app, they have a new feature. It says invite friends to join the site and help them complete one mission to get your duo photo cards. That you can see right here. So yeah, you can now invite your friends and you get photo cards. I have not tried this yet, but I've seen other people doing this. What is the purpose of this? I believe, look at this. The person who created the website tweeted, go to Weavers, people. So that is an amazing strategy, in my opinion, because armies on Weavers who just focus on Weavers, like they're mainly Weavers armies, they are clueless. Like I'm sure a lot of them don't know about the BCT app. So this is a fun way for you to get extra photo cards and promote the website. Because remember, by promoting the website, by joining the website, by playing all of these games, by streaming BTS and getting your photo cards and getting your badges, you help BTS. And what I like about the website is that I don't need to think about it, because before I had to think about like, what am I supposed to stream today? There's just so many goals all over the place. With the BCD app, I don't need to think about which song I need to stream. They tell me the song I need to stream and how many times, and I know that I am contributing to every single goal out there. And that is fun because I don't need to think about it. I just play my playlist for the BCD app and that's it. I love that. So yeah, you can get extra photo cards if you share the website. And yeah, try to do it on waivers. On waivers, people. Tell people on waivers, guys. Oh, I found this very, very funny because BCD, the creator, he's a very funny person who tweets. What is it, like Twitter? No, but Twitter is the actual website. But anyways, you know what? A funny poster. So the post is come get your badges and share yours. More badges are coming soon. So now this is a new thing. And by the way, my badges are laughable because I swear I participate on the website almost every single day. Maybe I miss one day out of the 7 days of the week, but I promise that I do, okay? It's just that sometimes I don't complete the missions, like every single one of them. So the level that I am at is laughable. Like my badges are nothing. It's embarrassing. But hey, at least I'm participating. So yeah, get your badges, guys. This person responds, it would be great if we received a photo card when we completed a badge. And BCD responds, the grid they are talking about in the Bible. Because it's like, no, the badge is just like one more reward. You don't get a reward for the reward, right? The badge is the reward. It's like, oh, you get photo cards. Why don't you get more photo cards when you get photo cards? Like that would be insanity. You're not getting a reward for the reward. But yeah, it's very, very funny. Sorry, I'm addicted to BCT app. And you know what? I totally get this person as well. So yeah, let's continue participating. And there are new games and they're fun. So I love the BCT app. It is addicting. What is this? Oh, this one was the first one. I put it the other way. Yeah, so our streaming priorities, our life goes on, and the group releases. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, yeah. I was confused for a second because I was like, this is not the section. Okay. I was confused for a second. This is also about the BCD app. I talked last time that on the BCD app, you can also create a header or like a wallpaper kind of picture. You can upload a picture or you can select one of the pictures from the albums that are already there. And then you have the logo. You can change the color to whatever you want, and this is what people came up with. Instead of a very cool aesthetic picture, they chose, for example, this picture with the hands from brand BTS. They also included this with Jimin, of course. And do you see the vision? Do you see it? It's like the logo with the BCD app. It's like Yoongi with the hat and everything. So yeah, people are having fun with the headers created by BCD app. Okay. That Jimmy haunts me on TikTok. Same. Sometimes I'm thinking that I'm watching an actual video and then it turns out to not be. It's something else. Okay, let's support the comeback fundraisers. This is for January, but it's for people. They're still looking for people to donate, um, to pledge. So pledge amount, push date. These are like unofficial because it's empty. As you can see, pledge amount, it's a zero all over here. And there are no updates with this. So that means that there are no pledgers yet. People who pledge. Is pledger even a word? I don't know. That's what I say in my mind. But yeah, they are looking for people that can donate. If anyone is willing to pledge, donate, please reply or DM. Here are different websites. Wait, okay, these are different websites for fundraisers. So you have Pick Yourself, D2A Microfunds, USA Army Funds, BTS iTunes Funds. That's a new one that I've seen, but it's specifically for iTunes. And that is very helpful because that's where we buy the songs for the album and they are counted towards the charts. The pledge has been done. The original one was to get BTS in top 40 in Spotify global charts, and for that we already got 100. But I have not done it. Hannah went through the account and also we couldn't find anything like a new one. Oops, a new one like this, like completed. So if there's an updated one, I will need to check it out because I have not found anything yet. So yeah, we have these comeback fundraisers. I believe I have a link tree with all of this. Oh yes, the link tree is empty right now. but it will be in the description once it has all of these links. It's just there. It's empty, but it is in the description. Okay. Let's see what else. So let's get ready for the comeback with these resources. Let's remember, I were you guys here when I talked about the changes that Billboard was going to make? I talked about like the thumbnail of the live stream has three members of BTS fighting because it's Billboard, YouTube, and armies fighting. But yeah, I explained the changes that were going to happen on Billboard charts, not just related to YouTube, but just related to Billboard as well, that Billboard is doing for themselves. So if you have not watched it, I recommend you to watch that live stream unless no, at least that section where I talk about the Billboard changes, because we need to understand this so we can do well on the comeback and not make the mistakes. I feel like my face is too big, like on the camera. Can I make it smaller? Oh, that is not it. Oh, here. It's okay. Okay, so I explained on on that live stream that there were going to be changes, and the changes are happening now. Um, the day has started. So it says, beginning today's tracking week, on demand streams will be valued higher on the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard 200 charts. Premium streams are valued 25% higher than previously, free streams 50% higher. So the change, in summary, if you were not on that live stream, the summary is that streams are counted more than before. That is basically it. So that means that we need to stream more. We cannot rely on just sales. We need to stream. We need to stream. And that change is effective right now, starting this week, beginning today's tracking week. So that is just a reminder because it has already started and it's going to continue happening when BTS comes back. Oh, the way this account phrased it is inaccurate. So what is the phrasing that is inaccurate? Yeah, so basically on the live stream that I had, I explained the details because it's basically just streams are counted more now for the Billboard charts. I don't remember the exact percentage and numbers, but it is on that live stream. And the change have started already. We also have this, the Army on Billboard guide has been updated with the new rules and new streaming info. If you have any questions, please reach out to our platform fan bases who have worked tirelessly throughout Chapter 2, testing and researching to guide Army. So here we have all of these platforms. Pick yourself that we have talked about already. We have Army on Spotify, Army on Apple Music, Army on Amazon Music, Army on Pandas, Pandora, Army on Tidal, and Army on Army Scener, que it's related to YouTube. Look at this. So this is a quick Billboard guide about the changes. Album unit equivalencies. Equivalencies. Album sale is 1 unit. Premium stream. So that is basically, this is a summary, if you prefer visual, of what I explained on that live stream. So you can watch the live stream or you can read this as well because the changes are for Billboard Hot 100 US, Billboard Hot 100, I'm sorry, Billboard 200 US. But here's also the explanation for the Global 200 and the Global, excluding the US. Yes, YouTube is not counted in streaming for the Billboard charts. But for other charts, YouTube is counted. So we need to continue with YouTube. YouTube is now counted, well, yeah, it's counted on other charts like the IFPI. That is a very important chart. BTS always goes number one there. And if they are not number one on IFPI because we abandon YouTube, that is going to be very embarrassing. Not just the IFPI, which is a global chart, but also for music shows in South Korea. BTS wins there because they have the YouTube views as well. So yeah, it's not just all about the Billboard charts, but everything related to Billboard charts is right here. But let's not abandon YouTube. Yes, Korean charts, music shows, year-end award shows, all of those. So yeah, just a reminder to please continue streaming on YouTube because it counts towards global charts. Probably your country's charts still count YouTube. It's just Billboard. But yeah, that's why we need to focus on everything, not just YouTube, not just Spotify, on everything. And please check out Apple Music. That is so, so important. And I feel like BTS or BTS's label is giving us a hint to please stream on Apple Music. I have more about Apple Music later. But yeah, they are promoting certain projects on Apple Music with Apple Music, maybe for a reason, because we need to focus more on Apple Music for the comeback. And there are free trials and everything. So I'll explain that later. Okay. So there are two award shows that are happening right now that we can vote for. One of these is the iHeart Radio Awards, the iHeart Radio Music Awards. We have a lot of nominees. We are honored to be nominated at 2026 iHeart Awards. Thank you, BTS Army, for your continued love and support. This is from BTS's account. BTS Twitter post out iHeart took me by surprise. I think they have said like other times, thank you for the nominations, iHeart. Um, the thing about iHeart Radio Music Awards is that it is related to radio. So supporting them on this award show, I feel like maybe it's a little bit related to supporting them on the radio. And we know how BTS and the radio's relationship is. Like we know about this pay for play and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a complicated thing. So let's vote for BTS on the iHeartRadio Awards. These are the nominations: Favorite TikTok Dance, Mona Lisa, and Spaghetti. Um, have we mentioned who are we voting for? Because I'm voting for Mona Lisa related to on this category, favorite TikTok dance. Favorite on screen, we have Are You Sure? Favorite K-pop collaboration, Sweet Dreams. And then we have non-fan vote categories, K-pop artist of the year. Jin and J-Hope are nominated. We don't vote for those. And K-pop song of the year, Killing It Girl. We also don't vote for that. There is a day. There are certain days when you can vote um, more than normal. I believe that was yesterday, but today, for example, you get a normal amount of votes. So this is the link where you can vote, and it is genuinely super easy because you can log in through your Google account. You don't need to create anything or like the annoying GMA awards that you need to download the authenticator app and that entire thing. You just need to log in and you can do it through your Google account. So it's very, very easy. Um, but what do you wait? What, Bora? What do you mean we don't vote for that? Why? Because those are non-voted categories. They decide who is the winner. The categories we can vote for are favorite TikTok dance, favorite on screen, and favorite K-pop collab. So yeah, those are over there. And the way BTS posted it was like on a list. Jin is nominated for K-pop Artist of the Year. We don't vote for that. And J-Hope is nominated. Look at this. J-Hope is nominated for K-pop Artist of the Year, K-pop Song of the Year, favorite TikTok dance for Spaghetti, favorite TikTok dance for Mona Lisa, and favorite K-pop collab for Sweet Dreams. So so many award nominations. And yes, don't let's not use VPN or any tricks because we don't do that. We try to do everything. We do everything fairly. Um, and if BTS wins, BTS wins fairly. So yeah, no VPN. They can delete the votes, and we're not risking that. Jimin favorite on screen for Are You Sure, and of course that is with Jungkook favorite on screen Are You Sure. Voting for Are You Sure is voting for both Jimin and Jungkook basically. So yeah, BTS posted it so with a link and everything. So please vote. BTS posted it on their socials, okay, with a link and everything. So please vote for the iHeartRadio Music Awards. And it's so easy. Like I love voting for these because it's so easy. Now, these other ones. um Also, I encourage everyone to vote, but it's just that we need to figure it out. Like I need to figure it out. I'm terrible with these nominations. Oh, sorry. This is still about the iHeartRadio Awards. So these are the voting timeline and rules. Standard votes, 50 votes per category per day. Daily window resets at 3 a.m. Eastern time. The power hours. This is the power hours. 100 votes per category from 8 to 9 Eastern time daily. Oh, I didn't know that. I knew about the double days. The double days are January 8th, so that happened already. That is from yesterday. I saw this. The double days are January 8th, February 5th, March 5th, and March 19th. So check those days because we need those double days. But interesting, there are power hours except for double days. And if you vote at this time, that is very interesting. I think my live stream ends at around this time. So hopefully by the end of the live stream, I can remind everyone to please vote right away because that is the time for power hours. The voting period starts on January 8th and ends March 20th, the day of the comeback. That's perfect. That's perfect. So we cannot so we don't get to so we can concentrate on the comeback and not on these I heart votings, you know? Now this is something that I was confused about. These are the 2025 Hanto Music Awards. The categories are Best Popular Artist for BTS, Jin, and J-Hope, and Who's Fandom Award Top 16 for BTS and ARMY. You can vote on these three sites, three apps: Fancast, Who's Fan, and Mewbeat. The award is 100% fan voted. So this is what confused me a little bit. So one vote is 60 yellow hearts or 60 blue hearts. Like that confused me a little. One fan cast vote is three who's fan votes. Voting is unlimited. And then one vote on who's fan is one voting ticket. And voting is unlimited. And then Mubi is one vote, one voting ticket. And then 20 beats, it's one ticket. And then 10 ads is one ticket, but it's limited to three. And then 100 votes per day per account. That is what this is what I hate about these South Korean award shows. It's like they are playing in fandom's faces. Like It shouldn't be this complicated. And they do it complicated. So we download all of these apps. What do you mean one award show? You can vote for in three different apps. And then it's like one vote. It's like, it's not even, you get one vote in one app, another vote in another app, and another vote in another app. No, it's not like that. It's like in one app, there are more votes than the other app. And it's like, I don't even remember the names of these apps. I remember MewBeat because I downloaded that for other awards. But this is who's fan, like I have Fancast. But anyways, it's just so confusing to me and I hate it. But we need to do it. Best popular artist. There are three rounds. Round one, 30% is from January 5th to January 14th. So right now we are in round one. Round two is from January 16th to January 25th. And then round three is from January 27th to February 7th. So 3 rounds. I hate them so much. Like, I hate this so much. But I have to say, even though I hate these, this is even less complicated than the GMA Awards. Because the GMA Awards, yes, it was with one app, but there were so many problems with that, with one website. There were so many problems with that. Like, I couldn't vote for a long time, and I hated that. But yeah. Is this a battle? It seems like it. um, many voters are currently in the wrong category. They even create different categories to confuse us. We currently have 235,000 votes in the second category, while we are at number 2 in the official voting by HMA. Why are you creating a second category? Like, it makes no sense. Please make sure you're voting in the first category labeled Hantom Music Awards 2025 on Fancast. So yeah, look, here we are number 2, but we're supposed to vote on this one, and right now we are number 2, while many will think we're number 1 because of this random poll. What idol song should be the first song of the new year? And some armies are voting for Dynamite, thinking that this is the HMA Awards. Don't vote for Dynamite. Like, this doesn't matter. It's this one, the Hantom Music Awards. There's no Dynamite or song here. It's just BTS. We're voting for BTS. So stressful. Exactly. My blood pressure spiked because of that authenticator app. Same. I hated that so much, especially because people were like, "Oh, like I don't get the code thing." It's like, I'm not even there yet. They were not asking me for my email. But anyways, that's another. We won. Moving on. We won. I don't want to relive that entire thing. Like, I hated voting for that so much. But this I'm going to be honest. This is a nightmare, but this is way more simple in my opinion. BTS is nominated for Global Popular Award, and BTS Army is nominated for Who's Fandom Award. You can vote via Who's Fan, Beat, and Fancast. One winner only, and 100% fan votes. Here is a tutorial. It's 7 minutes. But yeah, it's a tutorial from the very start, logging in and everything. So I suggest everyone goes to this link. It's probably, hopefully we get the link tree done, but if not, it is right here. BTS voting unit. Oh, sorry, no unit. Unite. BTS voting unite. At BTS voting unite. And here is the tutorial. Very, very easy to understand. And these tutorials are very helpful to me. Especially because you see all of these things pop up and it's in Korean. And not me, but you may need it because you guys don't speak Korean, but I do. So very, very helpful. Are we studying for exams? No, just prepping for voting. Exactly. This person says, guys, don't drop all your tickets for first round. We have a good lead right now, but we want to be able to sustain it for second round. Notice the others are not even voting that much right now. Just make sure we make it to the second round. So that's the thing. Um, we just need to make sure that we're going to the second round for now. So yeah, don't waste your votes while we are on the lead. Fans of Western artists could never. The thing about that's the other thing that I have to say, okay? This is so random, but you reminded me of something. Sometimes people say, like, oh, like this Western fandom is like so powerful. And then I remember back in 2017, are they really that powerful? Or is it just like a trend in pop culture to be a follower of this artist? Because remember in 2017, BTS won the BBMAs, AMAs against huge artists. And people may say, no, like, for example, Justin Bieber, he was declining in popularity. Excuse me, not really. BTS competed against these huge artists like Ariana Grande, was it Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber? It's just that armies are very, very dedicated, and we hate voting for this, but we still do it. And that's the thing that the other fandoms don't do. So yeah, they may be a lot of people in those fandoms, but they're not as dedicated. That's why BTS won back in 2017 when nobody knew them. How can they win? How could they have won in 2017? It's crazy. They were nobodies. I mean, in pop culture, in mainstream American pop culture. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. HMA 2025. Current rankings, we are number one on Who's Fan, number one on Beat, and number two on Fancast. I say learn how to both collect your points or whatever they're called in every single platform because they have different names. But keep them. Let's see how it goes. Because for now, we don't need to win the first round. We just need to go to the second round. So yeah, it's better to collect those votes. Hey BTS. Oh, so this is because BTS is nominated. Okay, Army was also nominated. And this account says, "Hey BTS, first round will close tomorrow at 3 p.m. KST. Vote for us because if armies are voting for BTS, then BTS has to vote for us, right? Armies. Don't the tickets expire? That's interesting. So when is the expiration date for that? Do you guys know? And BTS better be voting for us, for Army, BTS Army. They don't expire? Okay, so I guess we can collect those. First round and second round's votes count for 30%, and the last round counts for 40% of the votes. So please collect all your tickets and keep them. Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm collecting for now because it's just the first round and we are leading. So we're going to the second round. We need to focus on the second and third round. This was also very interesting to me. So let's talk about the comeback. Let's talk about the comeback because so many things in the past few days, I'm not even joking. Like I'm seeing it on the news all the time. Like I'm just watching YouTube, like other things, and new video about BTS comeback. It's crazy. So this is an ad. This person says it's an ad. It's a BTS ad. I never seen BTS ads. Um, this is on Twitter. It's BTS official promoting the link of BTS comeback. BTS 2026 comeback announcement out now. Now I have to say I have seen BTS promoting other comebacks. Like for the solo comebacks during chapter 2, I have seen, I believe I have seen. But yeah, it's very interesting that they're also doing this with the comeback. I hope they do more and they keep promoting. We have seen that all of those it's not monuments. How do you say it? Like those circles, they're putting it on South Korea, and they said that they're doing it also on um New York. These installations are going to be in different cities around the world. So that is promotion as well. So it seems like Big Hit is going all out, and I hope they do even more. I saw ads for J-Hope and Jin's concerts on Snapchat. On Snapchat, that's crazy. I have not seen that. I have seen a couple on TikTok and Twitter, but I don't use Snapchat, so I didn't know. That's crazy. BTS is currently being searched heavily on Google. The top searches contain the keywords BTS comeback, 2026 BTS.com, comeback BTS, BTS new album, March 20th, and Ticketmaster concert. Look at this. BTS. Look at that huge increase. Just remember this. This is not even the announcement of the album. This is not the album is not on pre-sale, guys. The album is not on pre-sale. We don't know which cities they're going to. We don't know the dates when they are going to have their concerts. We don't know anything except those 3 red circles. This hype is just for the announcement of the announcement. And that to me is just insanity. We don't even know the title of the album. And you know what? I'm so glad that BTS is doing this way because, like I've mentioned, it's crazy to me that CNN did a news report on BTS comeback army theories. Not even like, not even explanations sent by the label or by BTS. No, they are explaining the army theories. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing on the news, explaining the army theories. So I think it's a good strategy. Look at all of these people searching for BTS, a huge increase. This is on Weavers. BTS has exceeded 32 million members on Weavers. So, you know, you get a Weavers membership to go to the tour. So a lot of people are preparing. Just prepare to fight with 32 million people. And it's just January. um this person's I found this funny. I thought BTS had 7 members. Because here it says BTS has exceeded 32 million members. What do you mean BTS has 32 million members? Instead of 7, you know? Thank you. Okay, so this is the CNN interview that I saw. Audio.
Is going to be another huge year for K-pop, with one of South Korea's most successful acts, BTS, embarking on a major comeback tour.
I understand, but I just hate when they say one of the biggest. It's like, be for real. What is number 2? Tell me right now. But anyways, let's move on.
After an almost 4-year hiatus.
We've been waiting for so long.
Oh my god!
It's like the gods are coming down from Mount Olympus.
The band recently teased a new album, along with the cryptic image of 3 red circles. There's been no official explanation, but BTS fans, known as ARMY, think they know what it means.
I'm really curious what these symbols mean, and I'm just waiting for Detective Army to come out and tell us.
Competing theories are going viral online.
This is what I've been saying. They explain the theories.
Some think it takes inspiration from the South Korean flag, claiming that this circle looks like the part of the flag symbolizing the sky, and this one, its symbol for fire.
I saw this theory, and maybe, but I am leaning towards other theories. What do you guys think about this one? I mean, I do see what people are saying, but it's just not exact. I don't see. And also, think of the theme of the album. Why would BTS talk about South Korea or like the flag of South Korea? Maybe because they went to a military, but it wouldn't make sense to me. It just, I don't know. I don't see this one being true.
Moving circles around,
Like if you combine three symbols,
some see the Korean character for the sun. The
So this one, I also thought there's no way.
character for
But
the
when you turn them around and put them like this, it looks like He, which is sun. And turning them around, I feel like no, like that's not it. But they share the sunset pictures, and they keep hinting like sunset, sun. So maybe I don't know.
sun. The dots could represent BTS's journey in 3 chapters: when the band was together, when they separated for solo careers and mandatory military service, and now reunited, with many fans zeroing in on this line as the bridge.
This is it, guys. When I saw this, I can't believe that I learned this theory through CNN.
And now
This is it,
reunited,
guys. Like
when they
these are the
separated
three.
for solo careers.
Shut up! 1 second. Let me go back.
BTS represent BTS's journey in 3 chapters: when the band was together, when they separated.
This is perfect. This is perfect. Like, what do you mean? I love that one, but I don't know. I love this one because look at the circles. Actually, let me. Okay, do you see the 3 circles right there? The first one is BTS, everyone together. The second one, different paths. But the last one, it connects the 2 paths because they're back. But it's not like before. It's like a new chapter. And this would fit with the chapters thing. The first circle is chapter 1. The second circle is chapter 2. And the third circle is this new chapter. I still think it's a word. I don't think it's a word. Does anyone believe this is a word? I feel like this is not a word. This is not a word because turning them around. I don't know. Okay, I like this theory. It symbolizes the 3 chapters because why else would BTS have 3 circles in their new comeback logo? Why 3 circles? Because it's 3 eras. I don't know. I like this theory.
Separated for solo careers and mandatory military service, and now reunited, with many fans zeroing in on this line as the bridge. Another popular guess?
I'm hearing a theory that it's supposed to look like hello. This first one is like the H, the H sound, and then over here the like eh, if you turn it on its side, the third one. And then these 2 are like a double L. And then they say the other one kind of doubles as like an American.
I saw this theory and also remember in that live stream, they kept repeating and repeating hello. Oh, sorry. Let's see that part again then.
Side, the third one.
Another popular guess?
I'm hearing a theory that it's supposed to look like hello. This first one is like the H, the H sound, and then over here the like eh, if you turn it on its side, the third one. And then these 2 are like a double L.
Okay, so supposedly if you move the symbols around, you can write hello. And BTS mentioned so much on that live stream, I'm just going to say this. I feel like there's no way a BTS album from BTS, Bangtan Sonyeondan, is going to have to do something with hello. Like, it's such a simple thing. BTS doesn't do simple. BTS doesn't do things like that. Like, hello is not a theme. Hello is not going to be the name of the album, okay? I don't think it's this one. I'm still leaning towards the 3 circles, meaning each circle is a chapter. Thank you.
And then they say the other one kind of doubles as like an American or a Romanized O.
People have also speculated on the choice of color.
El color rojo se relaciona con fuerza, renacimiento y nueva era.
This isn't the first time that BTS has generated hype using mysterious clues and Easter eggs. No matter how you connect the dots, this latest puzzle is an example of how simple yet effective design can stir complex emotions. 2026 is going.
Okay, so these are the theories. Let's do a poll because now I'm interested. Which theory do you believe the most? Okay, so the first one was, what was it?
Image of 3 red circles.
That's what these symbols mean, and I'm just
It's inspiration from the South Korean.
Okay, the South Korean flag. I don't know about that one. It's so random. Why would BTS talk about the South Korean flag? It makes no sense.
Flag, claiming that this circle looks like the part of the flag.
Then
Some see the Korean character.
the second one is sun. It can spell out sun. He. The third one
And now, reunited with
is the 3 chapters. Each circle is a chapter. Is there anything
And over
else?
here, the like
Oh, the hello. It spells out hello. So there are 4 theories on this CNN video. I have already said, I think out of the 4 theories from this CNN video, I feel like it makes sense, like the 3 chapters, like this 3 circles symbolize each BTS chapter. It just makes so much sense when you connect the 2 lines. I don't know. I'm seeing that the majority agrees with that theory. Each circle is a chapter, but there's also a lot of people saying that it can be sun. And sun, I definitely think that it should be like the second most popular theory because of the sunsets that they've been sharing a lot. So I agree with that as well. From these 4, those 2 make the most sense to me. That each circle is a chapter and that you can write sun with it. I understand, guys. There's also the dang theory that is a little bit delusional, but I will explain it as well. I have the conversations about it as well. Yes to all of them. Yeah, usually that's the thing as well, that BTS doesn't do just one theme. They do multiple themes for their albums. So maybe it's more than just one. They said new songs though. That's why I'm saying that it's delusional. But the dang stands, including me, we are very delusional. So I don't know. So here are more very wait, what is it? Here are more very, very real theories, okay? This door in Are You Sure Too? It was right in front of us this entire time. Look, 320. He said it right there. Very, very serious theory. Um So that is one. And here's another one. Has anyone noticed the art on the wall from this live looks familiar? Yeah, so I'm sure these are theories, guys. Of course these are theories. I mean, these are hints. They were spoiling it all along. They actually built this building, or no, they chose this room specifically so it can be 320 specifically. They did it on purpose. Very, very serious theory. Here is another serious theory about the comeback with the circles. Look, if you really look close, you can find
넌 괜찮을 거야. 여긴 magic shop. So show me how shy.
I personally agree with this theory. It seems very like reasonable. So you knew it. See? A lot of us knew that this was like the real theory actually. So here are more theories, including the Deng theory that everyone keeps talking about, okay? So this is one. It's Hang. Guys, I just realized that as per the theories, circle, one line, two lines, forms Hang, which is pronounced Hang. So does that mean Namjoon really said Hang and we all heard him wrong? Because look at the members' reactions. This was a spoiler. So let's see.
갱!
자 여러분 우리 다음에 또 뵙겠습니다. 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 자 여러분 우리 다음에 또 뵙겠습니다.
갱!
So did he really say hang? But is hang a word? So that's the thing that I've been asking myself this entire time. And no one is answering. What does hang even mean? Now, that's the other thing. People say that these signs can be like, they can spell out sun. No, actually, they can spell out hang. No, actually, they can spell out dang, as in the rap line song for Festa. It can be dang. I think this is just delusional, guys. Like I want hang. Now I'm saying hang. I want dang as much as the next army. I want dang to be available on Spotify and all streaming platforms. But they did say that this new album has new songs. 14 new songs. So I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. But we can definitely dream. My camera is too much to one side. Put it like this. More centered. Also, it's too big. That's better, I think. That's better. It was just bothering me. Denise, thank you so much. Hen means movement and hembok is happiness. That can be movement and happiness. I feel like there can be a theory there. Like they can actually make an album about that, about movement, about happiness. And also happiness, the most beautiful moment in life, they can make it like is related to that, like the happiest moment in life, the most beautiful moment in life. That can work. That goes up on my theories then. But yeah, then it's not happening, guys. But you know what? My theories, when I say something is not going to happen, it happens. When I say something is going to happen, it doesn't happen. So for all the dang enthusiasts, including myself, maybe I'm gaslighting myself and saying, no, this is definitely not it. And then it is, and that would be amazing. Can you imagine? I don't think the new album title is gonna be in Korean. I feel like they may go for it, but maybe they will have two different titles, one for Korean audiences and other for global audiences. I'm thinking of the most beautiful moment in life is not actually called the most beautiful moment in life. It's called Hwaya Yonghwa. They say Hwaya Yonghwa, but we say the most beautiful moment in life. Well, some of us. Some of us say HYIH. That's what I say, HYYH. But also think of Boy with Love. They have their name in Korean, which is completely different name. It's like the what is the actual name of Boy with Love? The pretty things, the small little things. What is it? The small beautiful things, something like that. Um, but yeah, for global audiences, it's just Boy with Love. So yeah, maybe they do something like that. A poem for small things. A poem for small things. Exactly. Completely different to Boy with Love. Not related at all. So they may do something like that. So that is the dang theory. Can you imagine? I just want them to release dang on Spotify, on streaming platforms. That would be amazing. So we get he, which means sun, and hua, which means shining. Hua comes from Hua Ya Yong Hua, HYH, the most beautiful man in life. Only difference between Ha and Hua and He is these two on the last circle. So it could mean both sun and shining. Together, it could mean the sun is shining. Now, all of these theories are based on the theory. Yeah, these theories are based on the assumption that these are Korean characters. But are they? I feel like the only circle that looks like a Korean character is this third one because this looks like an A. Like it literally looks like an A. But the other two, I feel like it's a little bit of a reach. I don't know. Because these two lines are the same size and that is not how this character is. And this is crazy. You're including two characters there that have nothing to do with each other. I don't know. I don't know if this is Korean. I'm still leaning towards the theory of the three circles being BTS's three chapters. Combined meaning. When the two trigrams are combined, they form an hexagram that can be interpreted as like minded people, a fitting theme for the group's reunion and the relationship with ARMY. Interesting. That would fit technically the theory. They could be symbols. I think they are symbols, but not letters in Korean. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. And if they were Korean symbols, there's just so many interpretations, so many words that they can spell out with these symbols that I feel like if it can be interpreted these many ways, I feel like these are not symbols in Korean. These are not letters in Korean, but I don't know anything. Look at this. The way even each stroke of the letter E is aligned in the same angle. My HYYH instincts are screaming. The image on the right is from BTS Run music video. You guys remember the Run music video? They wrote Wasted Youth, and I don't know what it says here, but the E's had 3 lines, 3 missing links. They wrote like this. And it's part of the HYYH era, the HYYH overall theory. So this can be it, but once again, the 3 circles don't have 3 lines. It's not 3 lines, it's 2 lines, and then the third circle is 2 lines with a connection between the 2 lines. It's not 3 lines. So I'm going to say no to this one. I'm sorry. What if this is not even part of the album title? Then we are all crazy. The red parts are lines. So you can interpret it many ways. Some people are interpreting the letters. Wait, it's just that there's too much here. Here, look. So we have the 3 circles in white over here. Some people, there is supposed to be red. Some people are interpreting the characters as the symbols are what is in purple right now. Other people are interpreting, actually it makes it even more complicated because I cannot show it. Some people say the symbols are the spaces in white. Some people are saying that the symbols are the spaces in red. That is basically it. I think it's 3 circles and the symbols are the lines and spaces in white. Or it can be both. It can be both because BTS does that. You know, like with Save Me and I'm Fine, it's both. What if this just part of the announcement of their comeback, the sunrise and the return of BTS, the 3 circles theory could work with this too? We, me, us. And that will work with me, myself, and BTS that they did, like that special thing that they did during the beginning of chapter 2. They did like those special photo books for each of the members, and they also did one for BTS, like me, myself, and Jimin, me, myself, and Namjoon, and us, ourselves, and BTS. They also had a version of that, so that can work as well. Now here's another one. This logo is the album title, maybe. It kind of feels similar to the wordplay from the past Hwaya Yonghwa. This is an H Hwaya Yonghwa. So I'm not seeing it, but I'm trusting. So these were the symbols for Hwaya Yonghwa. And we were trying, well, I was not there back then, but this is supposedly this. How? Don't ask me. I have no idea how this is Hwa, how this is Young, how this is Hwa. No, Young, and then Hwa, this is Hwa again. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. And that is probably why this may be related to that. Somehow. Bora, also let's stick with maybe the idea that this album maybe is HYYH Part 3 because of many hints related to that they had mentioned before on lives and posts. I think that is a given. Like I feel like this is the most beautiful moment in life Part 3, but they are also trying to start a new era, and they usually do like different themes at the same time within one album. So I feel like they're trying to do both. They're trying to give like a callback to the most beautiful moment in life, and make it like this third part. Let's say the most beautiful moment in life Part 3. But I also think that they're trying to create like a new chapter. And that's why I like the theory of the three circles being three chapters, the three chapters of BTS. For me, color of logos is so interesting. Why this color? That is also something that I'm thinking of, because when I told my sister, yeah, and this was announced, and there are three red circles with some symbols, and my sister was like, red. It's just that I don't know. She couldn't believe, she couldn't envision, like she couldn't vision. She couldn't see like this era being red, because you know how eras have a color. Map of the Soul's persona is pink. Map of the Soul 7 is blue. B is black and white. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the eras have a color. And to have an era with red and white is an era that is red and white. My sister was just like, I don't know if I like that combination, but there may be a significance to these colors that we're missing. In the CNN video, there was this explanation of what red symbolizes, but I feel like they're just I stopped believing in that, because red can symbolize so many things that at this point it symbolizes everything. So I don't like analyzing colors like that, because it can just be so many things. That's my opinion though. I don't know. Red Bullet Tour Part 2. Yeah, so Dark and Wild was red, but it was red and black. And this looks like red and white. At least for now, we'll see what happens next. So yeah, it may be something related to this. I'm seeing similarities there as well. So yeah, this is also about the Deng theory. Streets are saying that Deng could be one of the songs in the new album as the hidden 15th song. Now, who are the Streets? Delusional armies, because these came out of absolute nowhere. I don't see the word Deng in that symbol. Like, I'm so sorry. And also, what do you mean a hidden 15 song? That would be crazy. But actually, and also it will be the same as nothing, because hidden songs are not on streaming platforms. So if even if they do that, we wouldn't get them on streaming platforms again. So we're all clowns. Welcome to our world. It's so ambiguous and I love it. We are going crazy, and honestly, I also love it. I love all of these theories, because some of us, one, at least one of us, is going to be correct with the theories, and the rest of us are just going to be clowns. My theories have never come a reality. Even during the Map of the Soul era, I was like learning a little bit more about the concepts of shadow and ego, and they did all of that, but they didn't release Map of the Soul Shadow or Map of the Soul Ego. They combined those two concepts in Map of the Soul 7, and I totally get it, but yeah, I was wrong. so, so it can be anything really. No one was correct about Jungkook 7. Absolutely no one. Absolutely no one. Now, another sign from the universe that this is BTS's year. We had the seven circles on the sky, seven suns, I believe, which was crazy because we're talking about this sun theory, and there were seven. That's crazy. Here's another one. NASA Hubble recently imaged the largest protoplanetary disk ever seen, and it's far more chaotic and turbulent than expected. Tell me if this is not the BTS logo. Do you see it? The door symbol, the BTS logo right here. It's crazy. BTS is coming. this symbol right here. So another sign from the universe. Here's another one. A team using NASA Hubble has made the first confirmed detection of a new type of astronomical object, a starless, gas rich, dark matter cloud nicknamed Cloud 9. Here's what this object is teaching us about dark matter and the early universe. And it's a purple cloud. We are also on Bora Cloud 9 now that our boys are coming back. Bangtan NASA verse, you're doing great promo up there. Must have got an astronomical budget from Big Hit to hit up the universe, and that is totally correct. This is actually payola. Um, Big Hit is paying for these natural phenomena to happen just to promote BTS, and that is crazy. So we have the suns, the seven suns, the BTS logo, and a purple cloud, a purple Abora cloud 9. We love to see it. The universe doesn't revolve about the universe doesn't revolve around BTS. Okay, now explain this. So these are from other instances, but look, a seven right here, the seven suns that I explained. This is crazy. This seven as well literally looks like the colors of Map of the Soul 7 with the blue and the yellow. Like I mentioned, everyone is talking about BTS's comeback. This is from MLB Europe. BTS new album just in time for opening day, gearing up for BTS's new record with V's first pitch at Dodger Stadium last season. So it's just a throwback to Taeyon's first pitch on the Dodgers game. That is from MLB. And this is from FC Bayern. And they write, how about a stop in Munich, BTS? And they they added a fourth circle for their logo. Wait a second. I'm sorry, guys, but the sun photo from China is an old photo. But I saw it on. Didn't last time I share it from a news outlet and it was very recent? Was I fooled like everyone else? Anyways, it's hilarious that they added their fourth circle with their logo. This is the Empire State Building. They collaborated with Jen. Do you guys remember? BTS coming back, and they shared the videos of the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower. I'm talking about. This is not even the Empire State Building. Purple. Yes, one way to get attention. So promotions, BTS coming back. And this, the Korea Culture and Tourism Institute estimates the economic ripple effect of BTS's domestic concerts at up to 1.2 trillion won per concert. And assuming 10 concerts per year, it even reaches 12 trillion won. These figures imply that concerts are not simply ticket sales, but rather city-level events that combine time spent in a region, travel, and consumption. So it's not just ticket sales, it's about everything. Travel, food that people would consume when while attending these concerts in these cities. I don't like news like this. I don't want that unwanted burden on the tannies. Okay. Um, these analyses are going to be there always. I actually don't really care But I understand that it can be a burden for BTS. What do you guys think? Money is literally nothing. I would give BTS a kidney if they needed it. Exactly. Okay, and then this is Wembley Stadium. The start of a big year. Excited to see what 2026 has in store. Missing the noise, the crowds, the moments. What are you most looking forward to at Wembley in 2026? So definitely BTS there. And this is Olympia Stadium in Berlin following BTS's account. I think that BTS will definitely go back to Wembley. I think they will. It is their big moment right now. And Wembley Stadium is a very difficult stadium to book, sell out. And I feel like BTS will do it this year again. It was historic when they went back in, was it 2019, I believe? They sold out Wembley Stadium. I hope they can at least live stream a few concerts for the armies not able to attend the tour. That is definitely going to happen. They have live streamed every single tour. A couple of dates from every single tour. Not just BTS tours, but solo tours. They always do so. They always do. So you don't have to worry about that. They definitely will. Most definitely. Hotels on January 15th in random cities, seeing a sudden spike in bookings on a weird set of dates. That is literally going to be it's it's a good business for them as well. So many people are going to go. I remember I've explained this with my sister, but when we went to Permission to Dance in Las Vegas and when we went to Yoongi's tour, where did we went to? We went to California, but I don't remember the name of the city. But anyways, the hotels, the place literally had like a hotel that has nothing to do with BTS had like welcome army signs. It was crazy because the hotel had so many armies that they decided to put a sign, big sign that said like welcome armies. That was crazy to me. Now here are more very very serious theories. Not theories. What do you see what I see? Now armies are going crazy because we've seen these three red circles for so long. We are losing it, guys. We're losing it. We're finding the three circles everywhere, the three red circles. Most important events in history: fire, the wheel, BTS's comeback announcement. Here's another very serious theory. Guys, I cracked the code. It says, um, is this cheese? I don't have these, but it is funny. Um yeah, I've never tried these. It doesn't exist where I live. But it looks like cheese or something similar. They forgot BTS debut. True, that is what it's missing. It is cheese. French cheese. And I found this so cute. Armies are doing the logo in food. Um it just looks delicious. It does. Now I want some. And I don't know what is this. To celebrate Bangtan's restart, I try making it with Shira Takamo flour. Look at this. So cute. Album so good, we're already eating it up. Literally. So cute. Hopefully, I don't know if this is even going to be like the comeback logo, like the album logo, or we're not going. Can you imagine if this was just like a word or something and they're not using this symbol ever again? But I like this symbol. And if we have it for the maybe freebies, that would be cute. Now, Hannah sent me this one. Look at this. Oh. This is not even a theory. Like, I don't know what people are saying, what people are doing. God Army right behind us when we say so. Now the theories just make, oh, this is not a theory. It's the poster that they made. But the drawing it looks so professional. Like, this is very, very advanced level of drawing. And this person pointed out this the Jimin drawing. I don't know what they're trying to imply here. So I'm going to move on. I don't understand. No explanations though. Big Hit dropping the announcement on Weavers.
Oh shit! Hey! Fuck! Oh shit! Hey! Fuck!
I love these videos so much. And it literally was like that because I also expected some coverage, like some reports, some buzz from the announcement, but not this much. Guys, just really think about it. It's just three circles, and look at everything that we're doing. CNN is talking about the theories. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. But yeah, it created an entire fire. That little announcement, which by the way, is just the announcement. We don't have nothing. We don't have pre orders. We don't have the name. We just have an announcement. And then the announcement of the tour. That's all we have. That's all we have. How will you stream? Oh. How will you stream the BTS album? Here are the options: manually, top to bottom, playlist, loop. The majority said top to bottom like this. The visual aid was really necessary and very helpful as well. By the way, this is not BTS related. Kind of. This guy right here is going to be part of Big Kid. Mark my words. Write it down, and then you're going to say Bora was right. This guy right here, he's going to be part of Big Kid. He's going to be part of, I'm sorry, not Big Kid. He's going to be part of Hybe. He's going to be in a new group. Okay. Now, who the backup dancer? The backup dancer to the right. This guy right here. Okay. Now we need to talk about something that we're all noticing, okay? BTS literally disappeared. BTS is not here. They're giving, like, a couple of them, two of them, are giving hints that they are here, but they are not posting anything. And we all know how much Namjoon loves his Instagram stories. We love how much Taeyeon and Jungkook love sharing songs on their Instagram stories. They love posting on Weavers, but we don't have anything. No selfies, no Instagram stories, no posts, no responses to armies on Weavers. Like they have not this entire year, nothing from them. They disappeared. So armies are going crazy. They are creating, of course, we're all focusing on the theories, but armies are just losing it at this point. BTS disappeared for 5 days and all of us start having withdrawal symptoms. How did we ever make it through 3 years of enlistment? I have no idea how we did it, but we did it. And now we are back again with no content. We have this, for example. I cannot read because of my light, but once again, I cannot read it. Oh, my tissue box is giving 2018 Idol era Jimin. This tweet says, this one is BTS as green flags, a thread. BTS as Britney Spears songs. BTS as Ghibli boyfriends. BTS as June's thighs. This one, I need to look at this one. Kim Namjoon. Kim Seokjin. Okay, so this is Kim Seokjin. Min Yoongi. I kind of see it with the chanclas. Jung Ho Seok. Okay. Park Jimin. This is Park Jimin. Kim Taeyeon. Jung Jungkook. This is crazy, guys. Everyone is losing it. Everyone is losing it. What do you mean BTS as June's thighs? BTS has parental guidance. BTS has goodbye. BTS has thongs. I'm scared to look at these. Should I scroll down? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. The live stream is over. Goodbye. BTS has cushions. Excuse me. I was not expecting this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, armies are losing it. We're losing it. BTS, please drop just one selfie or something. I can't be here. Don't leave me here alone with these armies. BTS has chairs, BTS has bras, BTS has lingerie, BTS has seats. Bangtan needs to come online because you're already losing it. I agree. At least one selfie. Give us something. Armies are losing it. And I can't be here. Don't leave me alone here with these crazy people. Susie, stop it. That was hilarious. La, la. Okay. Now, I've shared some theories and some of the memes and stuff like that. But the title of the video of this live stream is, well, it's not the title, the thumbnail is about the numbers because I have to say, I want to give a moment to give all armies a round of applause. Genuinely. I don't know if I'm surprised. I guess surprise is not the word, but I'm just so excited because the numbers are going crazy. And I'm so happy for that. Guys, we're increasing on everything. Our streams are increasing. The attention is increasing. Like everything is increasing. Like the attention is back to BTS. Like I remember the last live stream of last year, we were talking about how we were not going to make it if we continue like this. And it's like at this point, we may be able to make it. Like BTS can be part of the top 10 most listened to songs of the entire year in 2026. Definitely the most streamed group if we continue increasing at this rate. So yeah, I'm very, very excited, very, very happy because everyone is bringing their attention back to BTS and BTS's numbers are increasing genuinely a lot. And I think that is very, very exciting. We just need to continue. That is the thing. Continue the excitement, continue streaming. So look at this. BTS gathered 293,000 unique listeners on Spotify in 6 days. This is just 6 days, but honestly, since January 1st, it's just been increasing, increasing, increasing. By the way, these are unique listeners. Unique listeners. That means new people or all armies coming back. And that is okay. We need their casual streams as well. So look, 31,000 more, 13,000 more, 25,000 more. And then on January 6th, 101,000 new people streaming, unique listeners. January 7th, 78,000. January 8th, 42,000. So there is a lot of unique listeners now. So yeah. Nadira, thank you so much. So much excitement. I can barely sleep these days. I love this fandom. I'm just so excited these days for the comeback. And yeah, I don't know. It's just so exciting. It's not just this. We are increasing our numbers in many spaces that I will show in a second. I don't think we may get a comeback map on second thought. I hope I'm wrong. Something feels different. It'd be crazy if things just drop without notice. Interesting, but no comeback map at all. At all. I feel like armies will go crazy. You know what I think? Do you guys remember that during Dynamite, there were two comeback maps? There was one comeback map for the basic activities, for the basic drops. So, for example, the comeback map one was for this day is going to, the music video is going to drop, and this date is going to be like a listening party or of something. I don't even remember. But the second map was for promotions. So I feel like if they're going to do anything, it would be just the first comeback map, but the second one for promotions, they may not do so and just surprise everyone. I don't know, just a quick theory because we don't really know what they're going to do. But it's true that this time it seems like they're doing things differently. And I'm glad because I was I was get, I was kind of getting bored with the old promotion style trilogy, comeback map, tour, promotions, second album of the trilogy, comeback map, etc., etc. But it's true that they have changed every single time. So, for example, for Map of the Soul 7, they did a pre-single, which they've never done. So they're always trying to find like small things to change things up. But yeah. Lady Pink, thank you so much. BTS paved the way. Bora, I'm having so much fun with the mental gymnastics these symbols are generating, but it's just a distraction from the real drama of the ticket wars looming. I want to meet Hannah at Wembley. That would be awesome. I don't think I can make it to Wembley. It's too expensive of a trip. But whoever gets to go to Wembley, good luck to all of you because those concerts are historic. Always. Everyone remembers Wembley. Like even before I knew about BTS, I knew Wembley being like, like Wembley. That is the tour stop. Like if you sell out Wembley, you are literally a legendary artist. I'm not even joking. So yeah, those concerts are legendary. So good luck to everyone going to Wembley. I will go to Wembley if I have to dig a hole underground. That's crazy. If I don't get tickets, I just be crying from my window. It's not if you're getting tickets because you are. Positive mindset. We're all going to. Okay, so these are the unique listeners. By the way, the unique listeners can be reflected on the monthly listeners on Spotify on desktop. You can find that those numbers, specific numbers. That is different to the daily stream on Spotify in 2026. So you can see here, these are our numbers for 2026 from January 2nd. We have been increasing every single day, some days by the millions. On January 2nd, we increased our streams by 3 million. Also, I saw that for New Year's. I thought that I think it was during Christmas that for the BCT app, we didn't finish the missions because there are group missions. And I think it was for Christmas, we didn't complete the missions. And everyone is like, what are you doing? Why are you not completing the missions? And it's like, it's Christmas. Like, I'm sorry that we are not like focusing on this. It's okay. I think it's Christmas. But I think of the New Year's, we did it. Oh, it was New Year's. Okay. So yeah, it was New Year's. Like a lot of people are not going to be able to complete the missions for the BCD app. But then after, I believe it was, January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, it was like increase, 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 as you can see right here. A 3 million increase, a 1 million increase, and then 300,000. It's okay. That is still an increase, not decrease, that would be bad, but yeah, it's an increase. And then on January 5th, 2 million increase, 31,000 increase, and then we're back again with 358,000 increase. By the way, this is not, we can do this by ourselves. For this, we don't need the general public. It would be very helpful, but we can increase the numbers by ourselves. That just means total streams, the daily stream on Spotify. This is a total, of course, 46 billion streams is the total, but we continue increasing more and more. Right now, we are at 16 million daily. The goal, the unofficial goal for us right now is 20 million daily. And this is because BTS usually does 20 million daily streams with no new album. So let's go back to that number. With 20 million streams daily, we can catch up with the other big artists. So yeah, let's make it to 20 million. I think we can make it. The increases have been pretty good. So that is what we're trying to do. 20 million daily. Right now we're at 16 million. So please let's continue streaming BTS. Stream even more. Stream even more. Goal this month, reach 20 million daily streams. Weekly goals this month, 17 million streams this week. And then 18 million streams the following week. And then 19 million streams the following week. And then 20 million streams the following week. If we do these weekly goals, if we continue increasing the way we are doing right now, we would reach our goal of 20 million daily streams by the end of the month. So just make sure to increase your daily streams of BTS. If you don't want to think too much about it, just complete the missions on the BCT app and you're good. You're helping BTS that way. Now, this is another list. Very exciting as well. This is most streamed groups on Spotify. It's Fuerza Regida again. So this is a Mexican band. They have exploded in the past year. So they are the most streamed group daily right now. And then we have Linkin Park, which is unfortunately one of my favorite bands ever. But yeah, they're at number 2 right now. And then we have Coldplay, number 3. And then we have BTS. BTS is definitely going to go to number 1 by the time the comeback happens. But let's let's not wait for the comeback. If we increase our numbers to 20 million streams daily, we can be at number 2. Fuerza Regida, why are you there? But yeah, we can easily be at number 2 by the end of the month if we increase to 20 million daily streams. So at least let's focus on number 2 for now, okay? Let's surpass. I'm going to have to stop myself from streaming Linkin Park on Spotify because we cannot. It's BTS time, okay? The same with Coldplay. Oh, Lost R13. Thank you so much for your donation, your emoji. Thank you so much. BTS being BTS, I understand that that is a possibility. It's just a possibility that I would not be excited about. But it's okay. There's no time left for postponing. We have around 70 days left. Can we recharge Life Goes On this week? It's Wednesday, so we have 4 days to push. So this was a couple of days ago. Please let's do it and give BTS one more 1 billion plaque before the comeback. So this is what I talked about at the beginning of the live stream. Once the comeback happens and once the new album drops, we're going to focus on the album. That is just inevitable. So we're trying to make one Life Goes On reach 1 billion before the comeback. Yeah, there's literally no time left for postponing. There's literally no time left. So let's focus on Life Goes On, but also stream anything BTS. Right now I'm focusing on B and Dark and Wild. Dark and Wild is very close to 1 billion. So those are good albums to be focusing on, but focus on anything BTS really. Spotify total streams in 2026. This is what we feared, okay? We're trying to make BTS be one of the most streamed artists, at least the top 10. By the way we're increasing, it looks like we may be able to do so, but that is why we need to continue streaming. It is very exciting that we are increasing our numbers, but we need to continue doing so. Look at this. On January 6th, BTS was number 47 of the most streamed artists in 2026. 47. Look at the gap. This is a huge gap. But then in just one day, because I'm saying that this is what actually excited me, because one day we were at number 47 and then the next day BTS was at number 40. We doubled. Look, basically from 48 million streams we jumped to 80 million streams. This is so exciting. And this is why I am just so hopeful, because we can actually make BTS reach even higher on this list, even before the comeback. With the comeback, it's going to help a lot more, yes, but we're trying to get to top 10 of the most streamed artists of 2026 by the end of the year. So with the comeback, that is going to be a huge help, but we need to be streaming from now. Or else we won't make it, even if the comeback goes very, very viral. Amazing. We have to continue locking everyone. We can do it. I totally agree. We can do it. Now the predictions look very hopeful. Because in December I was like, oh my goodness, like this is really an emergency. Because BTS didn't have many monthly listeners. Now unique listeners are increasing, monthly listeners are increasing, and this projection list looks way better than before. The dogs just woke up. Okay. Now that is about Spotify. This is on YouTube. Like we've been saying before, YouTube is not counted towards the Billboard charts. Okay, it's the dogs. YouTube is not being counted towards the Billboard charts anymore, but it is counted towards IFPI, which is a very important chart that BTS has been number one for so many years. If they are not number one this year, it would be so embarrassing. We need to focus on YouTube. And also, we cannot abandon YouTube because it helps the South Korean music shows and the South Korean year end award shows. And probably your country's chart counts YouTube as well. So let's look at this. We have been increasing our numbers on YouTube as well. Look at this. From 6 million, 6.4, we jumped to 8.6 in a week, basically, in a week. Total in 2026, 57 million streams. So that's how we're doing on YouTube. These are the most streamed artists. BTS right now is at number 6 with 7 billion streams. So interesting. I feel like with this, sorry, it's just the dogs are making a mess. With this comeback, we can definitely make BTS jump to number 5. If these artists don't release anything, probably one or two of them are going to release something, but we're army. We can do it. Think big, okay? Let's all think big. Yes. And these artists, some of these artists have released things for the past couple of years. BTS has been inactive for the past couple of years. And they are still at number 6. So we can do it. BTS charted 7 albums in the top 20 of the most streamed K-pop albums yesterday on Spotify. That is crazy. And this is another thing that really excited me. 7 out of the 20 top 7 out of the top 20 albums, most streamed K-pop albums were BTS albums. You know what? Let's make this entire list just BTS, BTS, BTS. It's the 7 again. Exactly. BTS charted 7 albums in the top 20. That's crazy. And here we have, this is what I talked about before, the Apple Music thing. Many armies are joining us. Let's go over the myth debunking. This is from Apple BTS India 7. The pictures are from BTS AM Center. Debunking myths about Apple Music. Apple Music is available only on iPhones. Myth. This is not true. You can have Apple Music even if you don't have an iPhone. Apple Music is available on both Androids. You just need to download the app from Play Market, and PC. You can use the web player, which is a browser version. Another myth. They're all fighting for a sock. There is the same limit of 20 streams as for Spotify. No, there is no limit of streams on Apple Music. It's actually the opposite. The more you stream on Apple, the better. Keep streaming, don't stop. So this is the advantage about Apple Music compared to Spotify. On Spotify, there is a limit of 20 streams. Apple Music doesn't have a limit. So, and yes, Apple Music does filter streams. All streaming platforms filter. Apple Music may stream somewhat, may filter somewhat less than Spotify though. The filtering is less on Apple Music. So if you want to make sure that all of your streams count, or I guess the majority, um, focus on Apple Music. Focus playlists should have two or more fillers. No, for a playlist with one song as a focus, one filler is enough. If there are more than two focus songs, then there can be two, rarely three fillers. So that's the other thing. When you have a playlist on Spotify, you need fillers. So let's say that the main song is called Run BTS. So you have Run BTS, filler, filler, Run BTS, filler, filler, Run BTS, filler, 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 Run BTS. But on Apple Music, you don't need to do all that. You can do Run BTS, filler, Run BTS, filler, just one. It's a huge advantage. Becky, thank you so much for your question. YouTube streamers, Amazon streamers do count. Yes, YouTube streams count, Amazon streams count, but YouTube streams don't count for the Billboard charts, but they do count for other charts. So streaming every platform you can. If you can stream on Amazon, do so. If you can stream on YouTube, do so. Everyone can stream on YouTube, so everyone can stream on YouTube and Spotify, even if it's free. And number 4, you can loop on Apple Music. No, it is forbidden. Despite the low level of filtering on Apple Music, the platform still has an algorithm to filter out streams obtained by looping. After a while, the charts freeze and positions stop growing. So don't loop on any platform. I know it's tempting, and I know I'm probably going to I need to do it, but you just can't. It's very frustrating that we cannot loop, but you just can't. You can't follow the charts because there are no numbers. No, this is false. Apple Music has diverse charts that are updated hourly and every 24 hours. The absence of numbers doesn't make much difference. You can track songs, albums, music video positions in real time. You can achieve results only during the first 2 to 3 days of the release. No, the big advantage of Apple Music is that the streaming algorithm is based on a cumulative effect, which means you need to keep streaming more and don't slack off the days go by. Apple charts are different. They require hard work and time. The results can be achieved not within days, but within weeks or even months. And finally, only the results of tier 1 and tier 2 countries matter. No, each country is important because each country brings premium streams. They weight the same and count the same for Billboard. We all every army from every country to stream on Apple in order to obtain good results for Billboard charts. Surprisingly, this is something that I've seen a lot. Some armies think, "Oh, I'm not from one of like the countries. Like, I'm not from the U.S. I'm not from the UK. Therefore, my streams from my small country don't matter." That is simply not true. The Billboard charts, there are global Billboard charts, and your streams on Apple Music, your streams on Spotify count towards BTS's charts. And BTS pays attention to those charts as well. Let me tell my sister. They're going crazy. Um, does pre-ordering help with anything, or buying after release is just as good? I think it's recommended to pre-order. Um, so the label distribution, that distributors know the demand or something like that. Oh yeah, no pre-ordering on iTunes. I'm thinking of the physical albums. But yeah, I guess no pre-ordering on iTunes. Here's another image from microphones, D2A microphones. Army, please share Army Edu 2026 guides. widely here and across other social platforms. Why does Army buy music? Focus on what we can control. The only metric Army has absolute control of is buying digital and physical albums and songs across various platforms. All major official charts include sales metrics. Everyone, every chart. Buying music is the best and easiest way to boost chart positions for BTS songs and albums. US and global awards, many US and Korean awards weight sales heavily in determining award winners. This is why armies focus on buying so much. We do so because BTS doesn't pay for radio, and radio doesn't like foreign music or even any kind of music from artists that don't pay them, that don't do payola, which by the way is an illegal practice. Um, but yeah, radio doesn't like BTS, and that is why um, we focus so much on buying BTS's music. It helps a lot with the charts. Um, it's even weighted more than streams. Now, streams, like I've mentioned before, are counted more on the charts than before, which is it's good. That means we stream them. The more we stream, the more points BTS gets on the Billboard charts. But buying is still extremely important, the most important. So yeah, just a reminder of that. Um, okay. So do you guys remember when I explained? Let me see if I have a title. No. Do you guys remember when I mentioned last year that on January 1st we were going to do the Run BTS project. So we were charting Run BTS on January 1st. So streaming, buying Run BTS. So we actually did it, and these are the results. Run BTS re-enters Billboard World Digital Song Sales charts at a new peak of number one. So yeah, BTS, Run BTS was at number one on the World Digital Song Sales chart, and this was over the news in South Korea as well. I believe Big Hit posted news article about it. So that is very exciting, but also this is not supposed to be here. I think this was supposed to be later, but anyways. Here we have some. Wait, this is wrong. Oh, okay. I was confused because that picture was not supposed to be there, so never mind. Um, these are the BTS members' updates. This is Mini Money. So here we have Yoongi and here we have Jimin. And as we can see, the BTS members are very active right now. We're not looking for anything because we have already so much. It's not like they disappear or anything. So these are the actual updates. The only updates that we have. This is all we have. Two things. Namjoon deleted his profile picture on Weavers. Breaking news. I know. So many news these days, guys. So many updates from the guys. So yeah, we have. Oops. We have that change. Very exciting. And we have a like. A like by J-Hope. J-Hope liked these pictures by Chef. And that's it. That's all we have. Wait, you want me to play the video? Oh,
抱住啊，小酷宝。不许咬，咱不咬。真乖，搂着吧。你看它主动找你去了。有美团有。
that's so cute. For a second, I thought the cat was going to eat the bird. Just for 1 second. Okay, guys, so these are the updates. That is all that is all the updates, the actual updates we got from BTS members. Namjoon deleted his profile picture on Weverse, and J-Hope liked a video on Instagram. That is it. That's all we have. But there's a lot related to. Oh yeah, RM removes his Weverse profile. We have a lot of things related to magazines. And I saw a video actually from a new news outlet that said that this may be like a way of promotion. Like all of these magazine covers that they're dropping this January, February is like promotion. And I don't know about that. This is from the news, by the way. But I think not, because the BTS members have always promoted on magazine. They have always been the cover of magazines for these months. So I don't know about that. But this says Harper's Bazaar Korea has officially shared its Instagram view rankings for 2025. Among all posts, sorry, it's the dogs. Cabbage Dynamite, thank you so much. Bora, I have a weird theory that the three circles. 1 second. Okay. Cabbage Dynamite. Thank you so much. Oops. Bora, I have a weird theory that the three circles are actually three circles are actually part of a new circle language Big Hit has made for the comeback. The first circle means B, the second T, and the third S. You never know. Can you imagine if BTS actually created a new language? And those are the first three characters that we get, B, T, and S. But you know what? I didn't even think of that BTS, 3 letters, 3 circles, 3 symbols. A lot of threes. That's another theory. And yes, it would be so fun to have like a new language. That would be very, very cool. Okay, so Harper's Bazaar most liked Instagram post is RM. Among all posts, RM stood out with the most viewed post of August and also ranked as the second most viewed Instagram post of the entire year, with 14 million views, almost 15 million. So this is the iconic post, the most liked post of September, and the second most liked post of the entire year. Amazing. We also have this is Ransok Jin episode tour in Goyan, the original. So we have two spots for this. Of course, this always happens. Let's see. Yep.
걱정이 됐기 때문에 도전.
Dojon. Also, we saw from these that there is like Jin prepared different games, potential games, so they could be part of the show. But in the end, they like those were not part of it. So they put a lot of thought into this. This is spot number 1, and this is the second one because they released 2.
외쳤어요. 그러면 그 노래는 처음부터 다시. 도전, 도전, 도전.
The way he flew there, I love it. So yeah, you can now pre-order this. The link is on the BTS website. I'm sorry, BTS account on social media and different social medias. This one is the one in Goyan, so the guys are there. Let's see this. Ransok Jin episode tour in Goyan, the original digital code, release information. Look at this. Looks pretty cool. So it comes with an outbox, photo book, digital code set, film book, a sticker set, photo card set, meme card set, photo seal set, meme card set, a set of meme cards. I absolutely love that. Looks pretty big. The pre-order date January 9th, so already you can pre-order. And the release date is going to be late this month or early next month. January 16th for global fans, for the US fans February 9th, for Japanese fans January 26th. This looks very exciting. I need to see that meme collection, that meme card set. I've never heard of something like that. But good idea. And here we have exciting news. Cherish the memories from the tour with the digital code available for pre-order from Weaver's Shop. Don't miss out on the various Weaver's Shop special gifts. A special gift for Weaver's global pre-order customers. Buy one and get one unreleased selfie photo. Buy set and get one unreleased selfie photo plus one unreleased postcard plus one logo keycap keyring. Guys, if you can afford it, I'm saying go ahead and buy it. Like, look at this keyring, extra photo card, selfie, and it looks very, very cool. I can't wait to see the full collection of meme cards. At least online, that would be fun. And this is the Weaver's notice for the challenge book. This is a different thing. Challenge book release announcement. It says, it always takes a little. Hello, we are pleased to announce the release of the Jin challenge book. It's another way to enjoy Ransok Jin episode tour in Goyan. Army, it's your turn now to take on the mission. Enjoy a total of 10 missions in the 32-page photo book from Run Army that will see whether you can arrive at the concert venue on time. Sing Army challenging you to a sing-off with a spin of a roulette to answer Army that will let you revisit some of your favorite concert memories. The photo book, brimming with Jin's stunning visuals, also comes with a crayon set to help Army with their missions, as well as a special photo card. Jin Challenge Book will be available for pre-order starting January 9th, with official release on January 26th. So it's basically the same, but this is a challenge book. Oh yeah, sorry. This is the challenge book. Have we ever gotten something like this? I don't think I'm trying to think, but I don't think we have. A package of some sort with a crayon set and a mission roulette and games like in there. I don't think we have. Let's see. Looks like games. Crayon set. Oh, that's so cute. Sticker set, mission roulette, photo card. That's exciting. Very, very creative idea. I can't recall a set like this. I can't either. I think this is the first one. Fun. I love it. Um so this is what I was mentioning before. There's a lot of content for magazines right now. This is Jin for Mary Claire Korea. It's a little like the videos because we saw these pictures, but these are the videos of the photo shoot, basically. And we have this one. What are these songs? Oh, I love it. Those pictures were I absolutely love the way Mary Claire does their photo shoots. Look at this. I have a thumbnail of one of my videos that it is kind of related to this. I don't know if you guys remember. Like it was it's inspired by a picture like this. BTS pictures for the history books. And I remember this picture and I was like, that's a good idea for a thumbnail about BTS historic pictures. Glad I didn't overreact. Okay. And one time for the present, two times for the past. Okay. So this is the guitar player of Suga's band, Park Shin Won. He shared the cover art of Take Two on his Instagram story with the caption, I didn't forget. Why did he post this? Do you guys think that he's going to perform with BTS on the tour? I don't know, but what I do know is that BTS will definitely perform Take Two. It's fitting. I feel like they will perform Take Two. Oh, this is from the live stream. Take Two, The Forgotten. Why is it forgotten? Is it forgotten? Take Two's good. Hyung, but I listen to Take Two sometimes. Me too. I listen to it too. They are playing around. There's no way they are not performing Take Two. they're playing around saying like, oh, the forgotten one. I listen to it sometimes. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I think they are the house band for BTS. Hmm. Oh, this is the Chinese character that appeared in the Hagon music video translate to tongue, meaning sugar. And Yoongi left this Easter egg as a loving nod to his cat. I didn't even notice that. I don't think I don't know if it's to his cat, but Mandarin Temple, tongue, sugar, sweets, candy. Do you guys think it's about the cat or he's just referencing sugar? That's cute though. My question is, was Tang in the Killing It Girl music video? I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Let's see these charts really quick before we finish watching the magazine covers for the other members because so many magazine covers. So many. So global Spotify daily top songs, we have Who, Don't Say You Love Me, Seven, Spaghetti, and Winter Ahead. For global Spotify daily top artists, we have BTS at number 31, and we are staying there. Equal sign. That means we're in that position for a couple of days now. BTS jumped 19 spots on the global Spotify weekly top artists at number 33. That is amazing. 19 spots. 19. This is why I'm excited. This is why I'm excited. And these are weekly top albums global. We have Proof, Golden, Muse, and now Love Yourself Answer. Love Yourself Answer re-enter. That's why we need to let's re-enter all of these old BTS albums. Let's do it. We're debating theories on his cat now. I love it. He did say Tang was 3 years old, so that's an interesting theory. A Spring Day. A Spring Day stands as the best-selling song by a K-pop idol group in South Korea digitally, with over 5 million downloads. A Spring Day has now entered Melon Year-End chart for 9 consecutive years. First song ever in the platform's history to achieve this. Once again, the Queen Spring Day is going to remain the Queen Spring Day. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like BTS knows how legendary Spring Day is for Korean audiences. I feel like they will make something like Spring Day, like an ballad anthem. I don't know, something tells me. That's just a random theory though. No, I have no proof of no proof for it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about Run BTS because before I was like, why is that there? I made the mistake and I put that Run BTS there, but it was not supposed to be there. Run, let me see if there's a no. This is what I shared last year. On January 1st, let's get ready for the BTS comeback by sharing Run BTS. We were buying, streaming, and doing everything related to Run BTS. And we actually did it. 4 years after its release, Run BTS reaches a new peak at number 1 on the worldwide iTunes song chart. It becomes the first song to top the chart this year. The first charting song of the year is Run BTS, a song from 4 years ago. After 4 years of release, Run BTS by BTS reached a new peak at number one on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart. Also on iTunes, Run BTS has now reached number one on iTunes in at least 50 countries since its release. 19 number one since January 1st, 2026. 16 repeat number one since January 1st. 15 number ones before January 1st. It's up to number 9 on US iTunes. There's more. There was also on Amazon All Kill. That's crazy. This is the way to kick off the BTS year. Run BTS reaches number one on all eligible US Amazon sales charts, bestsellers, international, and movers and shakers. Its sales ranking rose an historic that's crazy, 5.7 million% on the first day of the year. Proof album by BTS, as kind of like a consequence of Run BTS as well. Proof album by BTS is at number 70 on worldwide iTunes album chart. Even the album had a jump because of Run BTS. So we did amazing with the Run BTS project, and it helped a lot to start the year. BTS year. Let's continue increasing. And yes, 5.7 million% is crazy. It's absolutely insane. And we have Filter has surpassed 500 million streams on Spotify. This is BTS's 18th song to do so. It's still part of the, well, it was yesterday, but it's still part, I believe, of the BCD missions. So let's continue with that. D-Day album by August D becomes the most streamed Asian rap hip hop album in Spotify's history, surpassing Moose Tape by this artist. I don't know. But yeah, most streamed Asian rap hip hop album in Spotify's history. And Jungkook as well. Jungkook 7 has now entered Melon Year End chart for 3 consecutive years, 2023, 2024, and 2025. 7 is timeless. 7 is going to chart for a million years. Like, it's never going to stop. Hmm. Okay. So, these pictures dropped yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't even remember. But these are absolutely beautiful. These are Jimin pictures, Jimin covers for Vogue Korea. More Vogue covers. First of all, this was posted February. Happy Valentine's Day, Jimin. I have no words. I have no words for this. This picture is so beautiful that I included it in the thumbnail of this live stream. Look at this. Look at the one in the middle. No, look at the first one as well. Look at, I don't know what else to say because look, the first one, this outfit is absolutely beautiful. Look at the makeup. Look at the makeup with the second one. Do you see the rosy cheeks and the blonde hair? This outfit is stunning. I love this magazine cover. And the third one, I love it so much, is the thumbnail. Here are some more. Very, very cool. This one in here, he looks like a prince, with a cape. Very, very gorgeous. There are more. These are more close-ups. I love his blonde hair in this one. It almost looks like his hair is wet. Absolutely stunning. The Sound of Now is the title. The Sound of Now. And here Jimin is with a flower. He suits flowers so well. He belongs with flowers. Yes, because I remember that he had another photo shoot with flowers. I don't remember the magazine, but that is one of my favorite ones. Absolutely stunning. And you can pre-order these magazine covers, Vogue Korea, on the Weaver shop. Here is the link, and you can buy it, pre-order. Sales period January 9th until sold out. So if you want it, go ahead and buy it because it's going to be sold out. And now we have V. We have V on the cover of GQ Korea. And he has this red wig. Look at his eyes. Look at this accessory plus his red hair. Absolutely insanity. And I don't want to skip over the first picture. Look at this. No shirt. His hand. I know. I know. I love these ones as well. In this second, I love this outfit of this second one. And what is he doing? Is he eating like? Is that an apple? What is that? What is that? I want him to play a vampire role in a movie. That would be awesome. Can you imagine Taeyong as a vampire? Now, this last one, these two, I have no words. Look at this. I'm seeing freckles. Do you guys see freckles? Freckles on Taeyong's face. I'm seeing freckles. Absolutely beautiful. And this one is just magical. I saw a theory that this picture is recreating one of the accessories, I think of a ring or something. But I don't see it very much. But that is a theory though. That's what people are saying. They put freckles on him. More of these. I need more of these. More of BTS with freckles. Please and thank you. Wait. Here is better. So that is the accessory that people say they were recreating, but I'm not sure. This is for February issue. Interesting. You can also pre-order this magazine cover on this magazine on the Weaver shop. And it's also until sold out. So if you want it, you need to buy it right away. We also have these pictures for Snow Peak Outdoor. They continue sharing pictures, but I feel like this is from another photo shoot. It's not from the same old photo shoot that they keep repeating again and again and again. That is interesting. And these are upsetting news, but I wanted to just mention them very, very quickly. So, another stalker has been arrested, guys. According to K Media, Yongsan police arrested a woman in her 30s today for stalking and causing a disturbance outside Jungkook's residence. Again, another person, another stalker. She had previously visited the location on December 13th when she was also arrested, and December 28th. Jungkook has since requested a restraining order. And this is just so frustrating because this is the third time. These people are never going to learn. Like, we need a stronger castigos. How do you say that? Stronger castigos. Castigo. How do you say that? Punishment. Or at least something, because these people, they need to learn somehow. Like, this is crazy. And of course, Jungkook is now requesting a restraining order, and it better be granted. They better give this restraining order, like accept this restraining order, because this is the third time, and this is dangerous, and I don't like this. Consequences, exactly. Consequences, punishments. Yeah, it's very, very frustrating. Hopefully, the police does something and Jungkook gets his restraining order against this woman, and she needs to be more than arrested. She needs to receive some kind of consequence. But in more positive news, there are new pictures for Rolling Stone posted by Calvin Klein, because this is a collaboration with Calvin Klein. So he's wearing Calvin Klein. What I love about this picture is that we get to see his lip ring. Do you guys see it right here? We see it from an angle that is very, very cool. Because I like the way it looks here, but I love the first one though, because it's even more clearer. I love it. Should I do it? Should I do it? Does anyone have that kind of piercing like over there? Here, the one in the middle. Should I do it? Are there any consequences? Like, can you eat normally or something? Or is it very uncomfortable? I love the way it looks. I love it. I think, I don't know. I want to do it. And we have these ones. I like this close up. Oh, I have heard those specific ones can damage your teeth, which might be why he took it out. Love Jungkook pics. They look, they do look good though. Yes, it does look good, but maybe that's the reason why he took them out. You won't be able to eat normally for a while. Mm, okay, so maybe another day. Oh, this one was funny. Here we see an internationally beloved landmark that people travel from all over the world to see, and also the Eiffel Tower. I totally agree with that. I didn't. Is it embarrassing if I say that I didn't even notice the Eiffel Tower? I saw this picture. I think I even showed it last live stream because it's not from here. I think I showed it last live stream, and I swear, like I didn't notice the Eiffel Tower. I didn't see it. So these are all the magazine covers of BTS members in 2026 so far. We have V for GQ Korea, February. Jimin for Vogue Korea, February. Jin for Mary Claire Korea, February. Well, everything is February. No, not everything. V for Vogue Japan, February. Jungkook for Rolling Stone Japan, also February. And then Jungkook and for Elle Korea, it's January issue. And Jin for Sperm Magazine, January issue as well. Am I saying February correctly? Because I feel like I'm not. February. February. It's a word. It's a hard word to pronounce. But yeah, look at all of these magazine covers. A couple of them are repeated members. So we have Jin, Taeyeon, and Jungkook, and Jimin. Basically, the vocal line. The vocal line. Ignore the first R. Feb. February, 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 February. Anyways, that is all I have for today, guys. At first, I felt like there were not a lot of updates because there are technically not. The members are not here. Like the members are not active on social media, but that is definitely on purpose. They are trying to bring attention to the comeback, and this is a way of promotion as well. Disappearing. Literally, the two updates that we have is Namjoon deleting his profile picture on Weavers and J-Hope liking a picture. That is basically it. Um, but it is still very exciting. Do you guys think that they're going to reappear until I have my next live stream, or probably not? Honestly, I'm not sure. But like I've been saying, I'm just so excited with the increase in numbers all over our increase in streams in all of these spaces. Um the streams have been increasing everywhere. Everywhere. It's crazy. And I'm so excited for it because we can only go up, and our goals may actually work if we continue like this. So I'm very, very excited for that. Elaine, thank you so, so much. Thank you, Bora. See you next time. See you too as well. So I've mentioned that for some weeks I'm going to have to do the news videos on Saturdays or over the weekends. So the news video is going to be out, if not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. If you want to watch it, but you're here, so you may not want to watch it anyway. So it's okay. So yeah, that's all I have for today, and I will see you guys on Tuesday, probably with my sister. She's going to be here next week, definitely. So yeah, see you then, and thank you so much. Bye, everyone.